friends, Sarah here from graceinmyspace.com. Today we're doing more Christmas decoration, this time in the kitchen, and we're going to talk about creating moments. Let's talk real quick about creating moments. When you think of decorating your home, usually people look big picture. They want to decorate everything. They want to get the tree up. They want to get the mantle decorated. They want to have shelving decorated with collections. And all of those things you can find on my Christmas Decorate With Me videos. But what I want to look at today is more of a mentality of creating moments of pause. You know, the holidays are so notorious for just the to-do list and constant consumption and go, 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 get things done, get things bought. And very infrequently these days are we giving ourselves time to rest and just enjoy the moment. And so we're going to create some moments today. Now, part of creating those moments that we want to create in our spaces is just taking the bigger picture, throwing it out the window, and looking more narrowly at a single space, a single centerpiece, a single accent, and just taking time to appreciate those small moments that you can create with decor and give yourself some peace and some rest in your home. And creating those restful and those peaceful moments within your decor and within your home doesn't mean that it has to be super simple. It doesn't mean that it has to be really elaborate either. It can be whatever speaks peace and rest and comfort to you, because everybody has a different personal style. And so I hope that I can give you a few different ideas, no matter if you are kind of a maximalist Christmas person or a minimalist Christmas person, and that you can walk away thinking, okay, I could do this in my kitchen or in my home and create a moment of rest. So let's get started. We're gonna start right here with my open shelving. So you can see everything that's out right now, I use year round. I don't swap any of this out. These are everyday dishes. I have a collection of mortar and pestles that I just really enjoy, and they're out all the time, and I think they're pretty to look at. And so doing this moment creation also allows you to keep things that you have every day, year round, on your counters or on your shelves, keep and not have to go store them somewhere else, because you're just inserting little teeny pieces here and there. Gotta start with a little Christmas tree. Everybody always asks, doesn't your open shelving get dusty? And yes it does. I do not have a home that creates no dust. But the dishes get used every day, so they get washed every day, so dust doesn't accumulate on those. And you just dust the shelf when you need to. All right, we're gonna start with the tree. This cutie little tree is like a moment all on its own. And that is what I love about creating moments, because I can put everything back that was already up there, and just the swap of my pothos plant to a Christmas tree makes it feel festive. Moment number one. If you need a little bit more festivity, add a couple bottle brush trees. I'm satisfied with this moment. Moving on. All right, next we're gonna create a little moment on the end of the cabinet with another cabinet. If you missed this DIY, I'll pop it up here. You better go watch, because you're gonna learn some things from all of my mistakes. Now, if you're looking for a really simple way to add a festive touch that doesn't take up any counter space, it's not gonna be hindering you, pop a wreath on a cabinet. I have secured these with nails on the inside of the cabinet, just holding the ribbon on. But if you have nice cabinets and not 100-year-old cabinets, and you don't want to put nails into them, you can use duct tape, you can use command strips, and it's just a really easy way to create a festive look. On the corner over here, I have a super cute little Norfolk pine. I love it, it's real. I just got it from Walmart. It was $15. You can also buy them online. I will link it in the description, as well as some faux options that are really realistic looking and would be great year after year. So this little guy, you buy him like this, pop it in whatever container you have. This is just a vintage crock. You could use a basket. You can decorate it with wrapping paper. You can do all kinds of things. And then I just have this really simple little bottle brush tree and some homemade pottery that I have used as the base. Up here I have a basket full of pine branches, and it's just really, really easy. If you buy a real pine tree and you cut off the bottom branches to create room for it to go into the base, save those branches, put them inside a crock, put them inside of a basket, put them outdoors in a planter. It's a great way to use those pieces instead of throwing them away. And now this little corner of my kitchen makes me so happy. I just smile at this cutie little tree. I don't know why it makes me so happy. It's just simple and plain and peaceful. And at night, the tree is glowing. I light candles right next to it, and it just makes this place feel really magical. Next little moment we're going to create is a little detail on the windows. I've done lots of different decorations over this large span of windows, which is currently very blown out in the video. I apologize for that, I'll make up for it. I have this super cute snowflake garland. I only have 2. I really needed 3 in order to span 17 feet. So instead, I'm going to just put it right in the middle. Use these little teeny tacks to hang it right into the window trim. This one's not long enough. Here's what we're gonna do. And then, does that look center to you? There we go. Once you know it, it needs to be higher. And there we go. A couple other moments that you can add to your kitchen. Now, about a year after we moved in, we renovated the kitchen, we added this 17 feet of windows. So you might not have this many windows, but you could add a single wreath, you could just do the snowflakes if you have one window in your kitchen. There's lots of different ways to do a smaller amount of windows, or if you do have a large amount of windows, this is one way to mix it up. All right, now we're gonna create a little moment on an island. If you maybe have an island or a peninsula, that's just a really nice space where you can do a centerpiece of some kind that's kind of out of the way of the prep space. You can either do like a massive centerpiece, this is 24 inches wide, or you can do a smaller size. I like to put my centerpieces, especially in the kitchen, on a tray or a pedestal, Lazy Susan, whatever the case is, that you like or that you already have on hand, because then if I need the space, I can just do this. And it's gone. So for this one, I'm actually gonna use a smaller pedestal. I lied, Big Mama needs a little bit of a bigger space. So, cute reindeer, maybe it's a Santa, maybe it's a snowman, maybe it's a snowflake, I don't know, whatever you have. Use a bigger piece and then wreath, candle. And that's all that there really is to it, just to create a really simple, cute moment. Maybe a little something something right here too. Alternatively, smaller pedestal, wreath, candle, and that's it. You can also do like a wood bowl or any kind of bowl, an ironstone bowl. Grab some greens. This is actually, I think it was like a vintage or an antique toolbox, but pop some greens in there or some pretty florals like this, just have them draping over the edge. Obviously fill it up. I only have one piece left because it's all over my house everywhere else. Fill it up and make it a really pretty single focal point. You can do a simple bowl full of ornaments. That always looks pretty. Even better, dress it up with some greens. I just popped a wreath underneath of it and set it inside, but you can also put evergreens or pine, juniper, cedar, all would look really pretty kind of around the base, and even maybe spilling out the top a little bit. Show you a similar look. This is actually one of my favorite centerpieces. It is an antique ironstone bowl, and I have wrapped a cedar garland around on the inside of the bowl and then placed candles on top. Now I only like this if I'm like right here because the candles feel tippy to me, but if you used battery operated candles that aren't a fire hazard, that would be even better for something like this. If I had the same color fat candle here as my skinny candles, I would mix and match, but I didn't really like how that looks, so take that back. His head is really just looking the wrong way for all of my arrangements. Should be facing that way. For the final look, I think I like a combination. play around with it, have fun, and you can create a really simple moment on your island or on your peninsula, or even in the middle of your countertop if you don't have one of those two things. That's also easy to just do this with. And here we go. We've got 4 really specific, really small moments that we created in the kitchen. We have the centerpiece, we have the shelf, we have the window, and then over here, we have our little Norfolk pine. Each of these create really simple moments where you can stop and pause and breathe a little. It's peaceful, it's restful, it's not over the top, it's not in your face, it's not cluttered, but they can also be used individually, only using one, or you can put all of them together to decorate an entire room and still not feel overwhelmed. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the kitchen come together. I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna enjoy some of the sun, because while it's really bad for blowing out windows in video, it's pretty rare in Michigan during the winter time, and I'm excited about it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.